And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Trevor McGill.
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
There's the strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 strikes.
This to third, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a miss.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Here comes Wells around third, and it gets by him. He scores, and they have the lead.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Paul Goldschmidt now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ball one there. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. They limit the damage here. Back at Truist Park, and on the hill in this one, Carlos Rodon. What do we need to know here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Back here in Atlanta, this is Bryce Terang. Swings through that one. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. There goes the runner, and a sac bunt here. Can't pick it up with the bare hand, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. Now it's Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it, and there's 1 down. And now it's William Contreras.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now the lefty in the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick. In the air on the infield, Cabrera gets under it, drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. McGill back to work. McGill, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let
runner on the go. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score. That holds the runner at second base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ben Rice now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball. That's back there. Out of here. Into the planter, out in center. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-0. Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's too high. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here at the top of the second. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 out in the second. So the lineup flips over. Austin Wells will hit next. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. One gone, runner at first. Here is Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. Judge comes up empty there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Now a fly ball to right center. Chourio has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Bellinger up to hit. Doubled in his first AB. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
101 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
And Belly goes down on strikes. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. And it's fouled away. Rodon ready. Here comes. That one is absolutely belted. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a ground ball over to first. 2 out. 2 out. Space is empty. Joseph Ortiz digs in now. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
And he chases that one below the zone.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next pitch is outside.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Not close with that one. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Digging in, Oliver Dunn. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's foul. Ortiz off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Dominguez moving under this one and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. On the ground. Dunn. Throws across the diamond, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
It's 0-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
That one not close. And the count 1-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double. And now Anthony Volpe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out and a runner at second. And now 2-1.
2-1.
That one ripped. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Doubled his first time. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runner at third, 2 away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 7-0. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Grounded out his first time. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
2.
That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
1-2.
And they'll do it again. And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Freeland raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. In the air out to center. Bellinger makes the grab. And now it's Christian Yelich.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Strike.
Out to short. Sneaks through. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Brewers.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That's a ball.
That one misses. Ball 1. On the ground, right side. Chisholm on to first, and that is the inning. And we're back. Start of the 4th, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they're absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says. And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Fires over to Hoskins, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. Here's Cody Bellinger. That one down the line, and foul ball. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And it gets down for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get.
Terang. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these Brewers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Fly to center his first time. And there's a foul ball. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one hammered center field. Going back, Bellinger. Back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Slider right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comebacker to the mound. Sends it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach.
2 strikes.
I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas.
That's a ball.
Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Contreras collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
Volpe at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Foul ball. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Dominguez,
0-1.
the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Strike two.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Man at second. Got him swinging. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ben Rice.
And that one finds its way through. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Volpe, the runner at third. Rice at first. 2 out of the inning. Foul ball still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Rodon back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, these Brewers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The 0-2. That one the other way. Chisholm. The throw to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Oliver Dunn. That one's in there, going 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 2 down, bases empty. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. 1 for 2. Check swing. Went around. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
That one fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back at Truist Park, and now Austin Wells.
Number 28, Austin Wells.
Not
One
even
ball, no
close
strikes.
there. Ball 1.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Down the line. And that drops foul. And he swings through that one.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Goes down looking. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Pitching for the Brewers,
Man at first, one away.
Anderson.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. Out to short, Ortiz. Throws to first in time, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Atlanta, well, we go bottom 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
And it really looks like these
No
hitters
balls,
have been
2
in
strikes.
between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
He swings and fouls one off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0 balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Rips one to right.
Wastes no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Rice in the box
0-1.
now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That's a ball.
Upstairs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Luke Weaver takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
Runner takes off, trying to bunt his way on. Grabs it barehanded. Not able to make a play, though, and it'll be first and second with nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Has grounded out a couple of times. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Bunt attempt misses. The throw, tag, and he's out. And they tag him out. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Check swing went around. It's 0-1. Anderson
0-1.
in his second season, 27 years old. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0. And the batter now, Austin Wells. They say it went. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. It's Aaron Judge now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Oh, that's a great effort just to get to that one, and an even better one to take on the wall and hang on to the baseball for the out.
That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Bellinger around second, on his way to third. The relay.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 2 outs. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
This one in the air. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Weaver back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. And a quick out, number 1. Now Oliver Dunn.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. To the right side, and that one handled. Over to Goldie. Now only 1 out remaining. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Weaver is just one strike away. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.